The man suddenly noticed that the little dog playing on the beach was covered in blood. He immediately walked toward the nearby stranded boat. What he saw on board left him stunned. There were 2 unconscious men and several unidentified packages scattered around. As a lawyer for the mob, the man quickly recognized it as contraband. Altogether, it was worth at least $10 million. His wife's first reaction was to call the police right away, but the man suggested they keep it for themselves. Because throughout his career, he had seen plenty of clients break the law. Not only did they avoid punishment, they actually lived lives most people couldn't even imagine. Under the weight of temptation, his wife slowly gave in. They worked together to move the contraband packages, not even leaving behind the ones that had fallen to the ground. Before they left, Jason brought the dog to the shore, planning to wash the blood off its fur. At that moment, a woman suddenly appeared on the distant hillside, so he quickly packed up and got out of there. The woman found the bodies on the boat and immediately called the police. Meanwhile, Jason and his wife were arguing about what to do with the contraband. The stress made Jason accidentally drive into a one-way street. A police car followed them and signaled them to pull over. When questioned by the officer, Jason lied and said they had just moved to the area, so he wasn't familiar with the roads yet. The officer checked the back seat and didn't find the hidden contraband, so he kindly gave them directions and sent them on their way to safely store the goods. Jason chose a self-storage unit and even added 2 extra locks to it. At the same time, the owner of the contraband finally got the news. The shipment had washed up on a beach, and one of his men and a cop had been on the boat. He assumed the goods had already been seized by the police. The ruthless mob boss immediately sent out 2 hitmen to storm the police station and retrieve what was his. They pulled weapons from the trunk and marched right into the precinct without hesitation. Following the map the boss had given them, the hitmen ended up inside the bathroom. Inside one of the stalls, the police chief quickly lifted his feet to hide. After stepping out, the hitmen stopped a female officer and asked where the evidence storage room was. The officer quietly flipped the map around. Turns out the hitmen had been holding it upside down. But when the 2 men burst into the storage room, they searched the entire place and found nothing